Shame is delicious.
I'll say this is the first ever Shame is Delicious live show in London.
Yes, that's true.
This is our first one ever.
We're doing the O2, baby. All bar one, baby. That's our level right now.
A little interesting fact about All Bar One. I worked security at an All Bar One.
You've worked security everywhere?
Yeah, I really have.
Every time I go to a place with Darren, he's like, I've done security there. So tell us about the All Bar One security.
No, I worked there and we...
Which one was it?
It was All Bar One in Birmingham.
Shit.
Of course. All right. All Bar One Birmingham, and we had to padlock the toilet rolls.
Why?
Because people would break in and steal toilet roll. You know, it's in like a little box, the toilet roll. We'd have to padlock it. That was a part of my shift. Yeah.
So were you standing like a bouncer next to the toilet rolls as well?
No, I wasn't standing.
No?
No, I'd have to go in there and make sure that they were all in and do a count of toilet rolls.
That is right.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Well, look, we're so glad to see so many of you here. Like this, I would never have expected this many people to turn up. But here's the thing. We would have had...
Oh, here we go.
We would have had so many more, right? Because on Thursday, my esteemed colleague and friend, Darren Harriott, did the opening night here at the Just for Laughs London to 1,800 people, right? He smashed it. You smashed it?
I did. I had a great gig.
But do you know what? Thank you. Yeah, good.
Standing ovation.
Yeah, standing ovation, right? 1,800 people. At the end of the gig, do you think he mentioned that there was a podcast happening 2 doors down right here? Did you?
No.
Right.
I actually mentioned that I worked at All Bar One.
You mentioned All Bar One. But at least you've told the Birmingham Glee that there's a podcast.
Yeah. But look, can we finally talk about your news? You announced it. I feel like we should say.
Well, yeah, if you want to. I mean, I was going to thank them more just for being here, but thank you all for being
No,
here. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. I've just wanted to say this on the podcast. So Eshaan is a star.
They know that. They're here.
Eshaan, tell them your news.
Oh, well, I feel weird saying it
No,
now.
because if you listen to the podcast, you'll know that we've been teasing, Eshaan's got this really big thing that is like really big and I'm really upset about it because it's not me.
He's very upset about it.
And you tell them.
Okay, so I've been cast in the new season of Sex Education on Netflix. We filmed it.
Have you told, can you say what your role is?
No, I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
It's a main cast member, not a teacher.
Do you know what was... Do you know what was embarrassing? The number of people... When I announced it yesterday, the number of people who messaged me saying, are you playing a paedophile? And I was like, is that the look that I've got?
Yeah, it's the glasses and the hearing aid. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I'm not an old white man.
Turn the hearing aid off, you can't hear him cry.
But yeah, so that's the news. But yeah, that's...
It's absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you.
You're not, though, are you?
No, I am. I'm
are
not.
You?
No, I am. I mean, I have a clenched fist right now, but I'm
Your body language is very, unhappy.
Yeah, of all the people, this guy.
This guy. I wonder how many people thought that. They were like, oh.
Mate, I just did fucking Dancing on Ice.
6 weeks? Come on.
Thank you. It's hardly Netflix, is it? Let's be honest. I like that. I just did Dancing on Ice and they all went, yeah, okay, who cares? Anyway, this guy's on Netflix. I wouldn't even get on Netflix if I killed 15 people. I don't even think they'd care.
That's true. There isn't much diversity in the serial killers they cover.
Thank you.
That is true.
I mean, we can change that.
Yeah, we can. Black and brown people can kill too.
Yeah.
I love the thought of you being like, oh, the Netflix special, I'm going to become a serial killer now.
Exactly. I'll be the woke serial killer.
But the thing is, I think the issue is, depending on where you're doing it, I can't believe we're going down this dark road, but I think people would suspect you for, anyway. Do you know what I mean? So you try and be like a serial killer trying to do surreptitious things, but someone's going to call them being like, there's a black man walking in the forest.
I know you're looking for someone. You don't have a description, but I think it's him.
I think it's him.
There's something about him. It just gives off.
The whole series would be one episode going, and then we caught him. We caught him on drug charges.
I knew it wouldn't be long until you went to racism.
Welcome to the podcast.
Shame is delicious.
We're very, very happy to be bringing on this guest. He's absolutely brilliant. He's a wonderful comedian. brilliant podcaster. By the sounds of it, a wonderful dad as well. He's got an amazing parenting podcast. He's killing on tour. His name is Michael Akadiri. So after 3, just go wild and crazy for Michael Akadiri. 1, 2, 3. Please welcome Michael Akadiri! All the way over there. He's jogging. He's jogging. There he is, the main man, Michael Akadiri.
Hello. What's going on?
How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, man. Thanks for both of you for having me, man. I know I was a very late replacement, so I wasn't the person you had in mind.
You weren't a replacement. You weren't a replacement.
I was okay. Let me tell you something, people.
It wasn't a replacement.
Booked 2 days ago. Some of you bought your tickets before I was booked. So let's just
No,
get that right.
Michael.
All right.
Bro,
I promise you,
I can't even sit like
that
this,
is just our organisation.
I was just about to say that, Michael, you think we're prepared?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I said, who dropped out?
Listen, you were the third person on the list.
Okay.
And you answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, when
I'm looking for reinforcements. Well, Alice, are they telling the truth? Alice?
when the email
Alice, we didn't book anyone, did we? Yeah.
When the email was sent, it did say undisclosed recipients, and it was, there was 150 people on that. And no, honestly, we are so bad at organising things.
I'm just a bit needy. I just needed that reassurance.
No, but also, can we have a big round of applause for Owen and Alice, who do everything behind the scenes on the podcast? They set everything up. They really are.
They're the OGs of the pod.
Like, we love white people, like those two.
They're our top. They're in our top 6.
Top 6.
Yeah.
Who's in our...
My agent, he's at the back.
Our agent, of course, Christian. Yeah, that's a good point. There's me, like, who else? He's right there.
And then there's Mickey Flanagan, who's taking me on his 9 dates at the O2. There's number 2, Mickey.
I like how you promoted the O2 for Mickey.
In the O2.
Guys, I'm going to be at the O2. Yeah, he really needs it.
They're 3 and 4.
Okay, who's 5 and 6? Sorry, Michael, we will get to you.
No, it's cool. I'm just
We wanna
that
hear
guy
your
in the
favourite
middle.
white
It's
people
fine,
too.
you
We
know.
will get to you, but it was top 6. It was very specific.
Yeah. 5 and 6.
Oh, I like how you're thinking when you've got a
that's
white
5.
girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. She's 5. And 6, probably her mother. She's very nice.
Great.
Okay,
I'll go with you on that.
Do you have any favourite white people you want to talk about, Michael?
Favorite white people?
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard.
I can't think of anyone actually. No, who do I like? No, look, you know what? I'm one of these liberal people. I don't see race.
Do you not?
So,
It's a good job you're not a makeup artist.
no, I'm fucking around. No, people are cool. Christian's cool. Let's give up for your Asian Christian.
Christian's getting so much love tonight.
He is.
Literally, one lady was about to clap. She went, no. Everybody else was like, it's very undeserved. It's a very undeserved amount of clap for the guy who has literally changed their lives.
Yeah. Handpicked. In fact, I don't know if you know the origin story of when Christian and I met. It was the 2015 Piccadilly Comedy Club New Comedian of the Year final.
Good.
I was in the final.
We will get to you, Michael.
Darren Harriott is in the final.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Who won?
Huh? Thank you, I appreciate that.
I won, and Christian Knowles, who was his agent at the time, said, "You're my boy." I was like, "Thank you very much."
Clearly, dancing on ice, sex education.
Anyway, you're not gonna. you're in the middle of our little marriage skip.
It's so funny to say that with Christian here.
So a little thing that a little thing about Michael is Michael's actually a doctor. Actual, proper, legitimate doctor, and you've recently quit to pursue stand-up?
I want to say quit. I'll call it a sabbatical. You know, I'm just taking some time out just to find out whether these jokes...
Do you do some locum shifts for bare money every so often?
No, not really. Like, if obviously...
What are they, Uber drivers? What are you talking about?
No, real talk. You can, like, do a little... You can just dip in.
Dip in?
Can you?
And make a bit of cash. But obviously, like, my colleagues are striking right now, so it's not really a good look. If I go in when they're meant to be striking, I'm meant to be supporting the movement.
So hang on, because they're striking at the minute, when you go in, do you get more money because there's less?
Yeah, but obviously it's got to... Yeah, well, you could snake the thing and go in, but at the same time, it's like the workload's got to be crazy, so you don't really
Yeah,
want
but
to
you're locum, so no one really cares if you do a good job.
Yeah, but obviously, like, that's true.
No one really cares.
No, to the extent that's true, but at the same time, like, I want to, like, survive. You understand my day. You know what I mean?
So how long have you been a doctor for?
I qualified July 2016. So what's
Okay.
that? 6 and a bit years, come up to 7 years.
Did you specialise in anything?
I was working towards orthopedics. I wanted to do gynecology.
That's like
My missus said no.
That's like bones and stuff.
She wanted, but then I was working towards orthopedics. That's what I wanted.
That's bones and stuff, right?
Bones, joints.
Yeah, technical terms, Eshaan.
Yeah.
Yeah, bones and that, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was working towards. And then, yeah. And
So,
then these jokes took
I'm always
over.
obsessed with comedians who have, like, other
End of
skills.
sentence.
Any transferable skills, because obviously you're a doctor. Like, I don't know what I would do. This
Hey,
is all
you
I
were
can-
a bouncer. That's
Yeah,
a career.
yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. One guy at the back gave me the seal clap. Like, I just
You
support
go,
him.
Darren.
But that's it. Yeah, I'd have to go back to doing like the doors. So I'm always amazed with somebody who studied, worked hard. I'm sure your parents were over the moon that you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you went. I'm actually gonna get into.
But
Comedy,
I think now I've got my like degree certificate, I could do what I want. My parents have like they don't care.
You've got
Okay.
one of those pictures of you like dressed like a wizard, isn't it? With
The
the.
wizard, yeah, I got.
I
the
never went
little
to uni, I don't know what
degree
it's
scroll,
called.
The cap, I got the whole shebang, man. So now, since I got that, literally, I could be the chief medical officer of ISIS. My parents would still be proud of me. That's like,
My parents would actually be
like,
proud of
because
me.
it's chief. I'm a junior doctor at NHS, but if I was the chief medical,
Yeah.
that's
It's just
a
the
good look.
title, right?
It's just the title. So no, my parents don't care. Like since I'm a doctor now. They don't really care what. I do.
And do you have any like other siblings?
3 brothers,
And older, younger?
2 older, 1 younger.
Any of them doctors?
Yeah.
No. Everyone did something different. Like I was the one that stuck to the course. They're all rebels. They went and done what they wanted to do, where I did what they wanted me to
Oh,
do.
that's nice. See, mine were like. I'm the rebel. I did comedy. They all stuck to drug dealing.
Oh,
That's true, by the way.
That's true. Yeah, they all did like drug dealing.
And they've
are
got
they doing
good
well for
stuff as
themselves?
well.
Like if you're gonna do
Nah.
something wrong, you about to do it well. So are they like good drug? Are they like El Chapo
I mean,
level?
how
Like,
El Chapo level?
are you running through? Have you got county lines all over the country?
No.
It's like GTA.
I mean, my
5.
brother did have a picture of Scarface on his wall.
Is that how far it got?
That was how far it got.
Come
yeah.
on, man. He has to have ambition, man. Come on, man. Like so.
No,
If you're going to do something, be the best at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it might be.
100%.
well, I like to think I'm the best comedian. Wow.
Wow!
That fucking hurt,
Do you
man.
know what? That felt amazing to me.
That sucked the soul out of me.
Boy.
Not even one. It was worse because a guy put his glass on the floor and I heard the clink of the glass. I almost heard change in someone's pocket. It went that silent. Yeah, I was joking, guys, but I kind of thought I'd get a little bit of something, and I got nada.
No,
So-
like narcos.
And where's your family heritage from?
Nigeria.
Nigerian. Okay, so Nigerian guy, you were a doctor, you quit to become stand-up. You already said that your parents weren't like.
He didn't quit.
Not like the sabbatical.
He's had a
Let's use the. I learned a new word, so I use the
Sabbatical.
sabbatical.
Do you have like a card that you're a doctor? Like like how police officers have a badge.
We got our NHS. card.
Sorry, don't answer that seriously. Like, what?
I don't know. You know what it was? I was watching a cop drama, and you know when give me your badge and your gun. Do you have like the equivalent of
Oh
that?
no, we got our like staff ID, but I mainly carry that about so I can get discounts.
Stuff. Gonna
Oh,
say,
20%
But I still-
Nando's.
used to be
I-
HMV.
Look, man,
20% Nando's for the win. Are you in healthcare? NHS.
Oh, hey, big up.
Bruv, listen.
IT. All right,
IT.
man. These are the guys. Let me tell you something about the IT cats.
Here we
and
go.
their- Let me
All
tell you
right,
about
it's kicking
something.
off.
No, because you have to call some special number like treble 8 or some shit.
Yeah.
You call the number.
He
you get
hates you.
You get man like him.
Yeah.
Like, the computer's not messing up. What's going on? Do you know what they always say? Have you turned it off and on again?
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
always.
I'm looking for some specialist IT knowledge, and my man is then back to basics.
This
so.
is legit anger.
No, this,
Like, he's angry.
I ain't gone to therapy, so this is it for me. But no, shout out my colleague, man. Respect,
No, man. Because the only time I hang out with my dad, because my dad's a paramedic, the only time I hang out with him is to take him to Nando's, because I'm going to get the 20% off.
Rotted. You don't call up my man and be like, hey, what's going on? Or
No, we're
you
both-
too busy getting Netflix money now, man. I see it, man. He's
No.
changed. He's
We're-
changed.
We're just both busy people. He's out there busy saving lives. I'm out there busy changing hearts and minds through comedy.
That got something. That hurt me a lot. Why don't you become a paramedic?
Look at me. Can you imagine, right, if you're dying and you see me wheezing and I'm running towards you to try and save your life? You'll be like, are you all right, bro?
You use that breathing thing on yourself.
I'm like, what? Actually, me. What?
Yo, that's different. Yeah. That's like a lifeguard getting in trouble. You know what I mean?
Michael, can I ask you the question?
Yeah, hit me, man. What's going on?
Comedians, so whenever there's like sort of paramedics or doctors in the audience, comedians will always ask that question. Oh, what's the like weirdest thing you've ever found of someone?
Weirdest thing.
So you know what that was?
Yeah.
They're laughing because we're comedians, so we're so used to it. But that is a wild thing to say, isn't it?
You're used to it. Like sometimes I've seen X-rays where you can see like the batteries.
A battery?
Up an arse?
Yeah, you can see like the outline of the battery.
Is it that rectangle one with the double sides?
Yeah.
No. They weren't that adventurous.
A car battery.
Just like the stuff, I think like double A's or some shit.
Yeah. Double A's, grow up. Anyone can do that.
Was that what you be doing, Darren?
Not me. I'm just saying double A's aren't the big ones.
And you had to go at me for getting pegged.
I just made myself out to be a size queen then.
Yeah. So let's quickly talk about shame then, because this is a shame podcast. Like when it comes to shame, it feels like you're, in a sense, quite lucky. Your parents weren't bothered about you taking a sabbatical to become a comedian. Is shame something that you've grown up with or experienced?
Oh, yeah, shame's every day, man. no, shame.
I'm with you on that.
No, shame is I nearly didn't make this today because I was late. The bus driver. Do you know when you're running late and then the bus driver just drives extra slow to piss you off the fuck off?
Yes.
I'm like, I wanted to check his license as he was driving. How are you driving this slow? So shame's every day. But one of the most shameful things that happened when I was working was obviously, as a doctor, you got to believe in the 5 a day. I do believe in it. I shouldn't say it like that. But obviously, eat your fruit 5 a day and all that. Because eat healthily. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I was telling this guy, he was kind of a big guy. I was like, look, man, in my professional opinion, you got to lose a little bit of weight. And you can start by eating right. Half an hour later,
And what did Eshaan say?
Oh, shit.
Sorry. I had to get one.
Don't laugh and encourage him.
She loved that one.
It wasn't that funny.
Hot damn.
That was great. Let them enjoy it. Don't get in the way of the laugh. Sorry, carry on.
I knew that was coming as well.
No, see, that's why I didn't even look at you, because I was trying to, divert.
Oh,
No, I'm saying.
It's getting worse.
I'll just let me not make eye contact, because you're going to think I'm talking about him. So
I have had that conversation with me, though, to be fair.
that's how they go. But anyway. I'm going to stop, because you got to take it like I'm taking the piss. But no, all I'm saying there, so I basically gave this guy the whole spiel about eating healthy. Then half an hour later, we both see each other in Dixie Chicken. So...
Yes!
I love Dixie Chicken.
Oh. Yeah, I have all the Boss Man chicken shops. I think it's one of the best ones.
Pepe's.
Oh, let's not do this
Pepe's,
again.
no, I don't.
Do you guys know about his Pepe's obsession?
I love Pepe's.
Pepe's? Where? No.
So basically, if you listen to the podcast, if you don't listen to the podcast, I think we've got 100% record on every episode. This man will start talking about
Are you a
Pepe's.
brand ambassador?
I
or some
love
shit? Like,
Pepe. I'm open to it. I don't know where's the camera? Hi, I'm more than happy to be a brand ambassador. Chicken and rice, 746 calories. I like my medium, thanks. 150 calories for the medium. Hot, 250, not for me. 150 for the medium. Pepe's. I want that as an ad.
That should be an ad.
They should give you a little sign,
I love Pepe's, but Dixie's also
I can
great.
see already going, I'm clipping that up and sending it to them.
So you saw him in Pep. Did he say anything to you when you saw him in Dixie's?
No, I just paid for his chicken and left, man. So yeah, that's how I got at that, man. So now I go to Greg's, or maybe I go to the deli counter at Sainsbury's and that, because my patients won't catch me there. But the problem is, the lady behind the counter at Sainsbury's doesn't have the same etiquette or doesn't understand the lingo as Boss Man does. That's the problem I have. No, because if you talk to Boss Man, it'll be like, hey, Boss Man, let's say you want 600 chips. Hey, Boss Man, give me 600 chips, please. How's the family? Because he hears how's the family, he adds 2 extra wings. That's just what happens.
Yes.
That's just what happens.
You're right.
So then if I go to the lady Maureen behind the counter in Sainsbury's, I'm like, hey, boss lady. She's like, I'm not the boss. He's on holiday. I'm like, no, I'm talking to you, Maureen.
Yeah.
Can I have 6 wings?
Yeah.
Because you can't count. You may give me 5. Yeah. So the problem is that she doesn't have the same training as Boss Man does. So that's what I don't like.
Oh, sorry, that's my phone ringing in my hearing aid. And it's on charge over there.
Your phone ringing in your hearing aid?
Yeah.
What?
It's ringing over there, and my hearing aid's ringing.
Is your hearing aid... Hang on. Is this like some Apple
Yeah, genuinely,
connectivity?
it's still ringing. And I can't turn my hearing... okay.
Your hearing aid's attached to your phone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's
I didn't know you
serious.
could-
I didn't know technology was like
Isn't
that,
it?
boy. That's
Pretty good.
rotted. Big up Steve Jobs and that.
Yeah.
Was that,
I paid.
does your hearing aid count your steps as well?
Yeah, it does. It's $2.5 grand. It's worth it, you know.
$2,500 for hearing aids.
Yeah. 2.5.
Right, what, do you get any like disability allowance or anything like that?
I
Like the
get a
government?
disabled person's rail card.
Okay.
Do you get 3 months Apple TV for free? Do
Yeah.
you get a blue badge?
I tried to get one. They didn't give me one.
Rotted.
Nah, you're not-
What's there? What? There's levels to this. Is that what they're trying to
because
say?
I'm not like I haven't got any mobility issues.
Oh, okay.
But then, like, when they said that to me, I walked out like pretending I was really struggling with balance.
But could your ears affect your balance?
Yeah, of
That's
course
a
they
medical
did.
thing.
Exactly.
So
Thank you.
you could have just. Why
I
did
could have
you?
just like I should have just as soon as you said it, just fallen to one side.
Rotted. Boy, yeah, that blue badge is serious.
Yeah.
But okay, you didn't get it.
I get the opposite experience at chicken shops because what will happen? I'll go to Bossman, I'll start speaking Urdu or Punjabi.
Oh, you go like that.
I
Yeah,
can
it
go
goes
that
in.
way, and
Rotted.
then we'll have a lovely time. And he's adding wings. Then he asks me where my family is from in Pakistan.
Yeah.
I'll say the wrong place. He'll take the wings back out again. Fuck! Damn it! I don't know which village it's from.
Rotted. So you hit him with the Urdu. Rotted.
Yeah, man.
That's different.
And it's like, honestly, like when I get Ubers or whatever,
Yeah.
no matter how drunk I am,
Yeah.
I am busting out the Urdu or the Punjabi just to make sure that they're not angry with me for being pissed in the first place.
Oh, right. Okay. So they'll see that as shame.
Yeah,
Would, like,
100%.
okay. All right. Because they're
I mean,
like.
the last few days I've been shamed a lot for my lack of religion.
Well, 'cause
religion.
like,
Oh, really?
It's like haram.
Yeah.
By who?
Like Muslim bros on TikTok.
Muslim bro. Okay.
Oh, Muslim bros on TikTok. They are.
What? Like, what are you doing? Like haram stuff?
Yeah,
or-
they're like, you're a fat kuffar. And I'm like, shh.
What
Shit,
does-
that hurt.
What does Ghaffar mean?
Ghaffar is a-
Untalented?
That came up too. That came up a few times. Kuffar means like infidel, someone who's like given up the faith.
Oh. Okay.
And it's like an
Worst
insult.
thing you
that
can do.
kind of sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, I know.
But
Sounds
you've
fun.
accepted that you're not really.
Yeah, I'm
messing
not
with it
religious
like
and I
that.
talk about it, but because
Yeah, but he's also an edgelord, Eshaan.
I'm not an edgelord.
You are fucking edgelord.
Who thinks I'm an edgelord? See, no one. I'm too like
Wow.
curvaceous to be an edgelord.
Rotted.
What?
I'm like too soft and.
All right,
cuddly.
did you say curvaceous?
I'm quite
Yeah,
curvaceous.
yeah.
Look.
All right, take it easy, Lizzo. I've never heard a guy describe himself as curvaceous.
I am
before.
curvaceous. I'm a curvaceous man. I think more men should describe themselves as curvaceous.
Eshaan's 100% that bitch, man. That's
Yeah,
what-
I'm 100% that bitch. Thank you very much. Own that shit. Speaking of curvaceousness, I went to.
That's the best segue ever.
No, genuinely, I went to Zara. Right, this is like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I went to Zara and I was in the trouser section. I was looking at the trousers, and this guy who worked there, he had like a load of trousers on his arm. He just sauntered up to me. I didn't speak to him. No eye contact. Looked at me and he went, "The largest waist size we've got is 36."
Yo,
what did-
I'm provoked.
Unprovoked, bruv.
Yeah.
And I was like, "It's a gift, actually."
And it was for you.
It was for me. And you know what? The largest waist size is 36.
Yeah, Java's pretty small.
Zara is small. And
You very rarely get a double XL in there. You get like
Yeah,
XL.
no, it's all them small Spanish dons. That's what, you know, it's
Small
Spanish.
Those
No,
small Spanish
it's,
dons.
it's a fucking Spanish company, innit? So that's why they base it on
yeah,
like,
but it's my
Zavi-
people making the clothes.
Oh, right.
That
Do you
is-
know what I mean?
is
Like,
fair.
surely they'd have
Right.
something for me.
No, I can't disagree. But obviously they base it on like when they're designing it, it's like they get Xavi and Iniesta and all these small
Yeah,
guys as their people that they draw it on. Then they go make it. So now I struggle on Zara too.
Do
So I've
you?
got- yeah,
Okay,
I've got
that
the
makes me
same
feel
problem.
good. But you look good. You've got a good.
Yeah,
you've got
man,
a good shape.
I do a little workout. Man.
Oh,
I eat
here
my-
we go.
I eat my 5 a day. So,
Michael, would you describe yourself as curvaceous?
Lord, I need to dictionary that word. I don't even know what curvaceous
Like
means.
curvy, like
Curvy.
Yeah, there you
Oh.
go. She's doing a rant.
Thank you. There you go.
Oh, body
Curvy
is
and
smoky.
sexy.
Figure 8. Nah, I ain't got the figure 8.
Because I've got this bit here, this bit here.
Oh shit!
That's all.
Oh yeah, man. You got the you messing with the love handles. I like
Yeah,
that,
baby.
man.
A
That's good,
lot of
man.
ripples.
Do you know
Lot
what?
of-
It turns out women love grabbing breasts. Yeah.
A man
Yeah.
confirmed
I like-
it. All right, man. Look,
But that was a strong yes. Yes.
look, man. Look.
Hey.
I ain't gonna disagree, man. I don't know.
How long have you been doing stand-up for, Michael?
Oh, we're coming up to 6 years this year. It'll
Wow.
be 6
So
years
around the
this year.
same time you was a doctor.
Yeah, so what happened? So people, when I was in med school at uni, people were like, oh, you're funny, you got banter, you got jokes. I never really took it
Which
seriously.
med school were you at?
Nottingham.
Nice.
Nottingham. So I was up in the Midlands. What, someone from Nottingham here or?
A whole module on stabbing.
Oh yeah, no, Shottingham. No, it's even shooting.
Yeah, Shottingham.
Was it shooting? Okay.
That's what it's called.
But no, so
I get really proud about Midlands crime. I don't know why, because I'm from the Midlands. I'm like, it's pretty fun.
no, you had a mad youth in Birmingham stabbed like 5 people. Anyway, we digress.
Oh, yeah.
So people said that fun, but I never took it seriously. And then I was just like, let me actually find out. Like, I was just curious. So I went to open mic night in Greenwich. You probably know it, up the creek.
Yeah.
But when I got there, I didn't know it was a gong show. So that's a show where the audience can kick you off if they're not feeling what you're saying.
Yeah.
But obviously I invited people, so I couldn't back out now. Like, I had to firm it. But you're meant to aim for 5 minutes. I lasted 3.5 minutes. So I was like, you know what? That is decent.
Not bad, yeah.
In many environments. So I said, you know what?
And he's a doctor, so it's official. So
So I ran. So basically, since then, I was like, you know what? This is sick. And the euphoria of making a whole room laugh is like, I think it's unmatched to a lot of things. So I'm just chasing that euphoria.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Every time I'm on stage, I'm just chasing it. So.
We've said that before. It's like when anyone who does like hard drugs, they always
Yeah.
try and chase that first high.
100%.
And with comedy, it's the same.
Yeah. I'm just chasing that high, man.
Just trying to get that first laugh again, that feeling,
yeah.
you know? And a hug from my mum.
You're just trying to get any laugh again, aren't you? Really?
Why do you always turn mean in the middle? We're all having it. No, but you looked at me like a therapist and went, you're just trying to get a laugh again, aren't you? Who are you, Darren?
Well, yeah, that's true. Who are you?
Michael,
Yo.
you know, doing stand-up, you've obviously been doing stand-up, what, 6 years, you say?
Yeah, coming up to it, yeah.
Bad gigs and shame. Like, so I'm one of the reasons I love stand-up so much is that you can have a bad gig any day.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Doesn't matter whoever your favorite comedian is,
Yeah.
they can have a bad gig tomorrow. And I've had the sort of gigs where, like, I'll be in the shower, just showering, and I'll think of the death. And I'll go, do you have any of those?
Nah, I don't take it to my shower. That's me time in the shower.
Yeah.
That's protected time. When I shut that door, that's just me. But no, in fact, I know I've not done well when I'm standing there with another comedian who's like smashed it, and audience members in the shower. Nah.
In
Boy,
the shower.
audience, I'm not that type of comedian. I'm not a rock star yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is rock star behavior.
That's rock star behavior. Yeah, bringing
I know
them back.
you died, so I'm going to shower and you're going to watch me.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus,
different.
that's sinister.
That's crazy. But nah, like when they brush past you and go to the another comedian say, yeah, you were sick, you shelled it, you made me laugh so much, and you're standing there like you weren't just on stage too. So that's when I know like, yeah, it's not gone well. And when you know it's not gone well yourself, and then that confirms it.
That's one of my favorite things in comedy. I always call it, you got caught up in my aura.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
yeah.
funny.
Oh, yeah.
When an audience member comes, oh, you were really funny, and then you see them look at the other act and they go, I liked you too.
Yeah.
I
No,
love
sometimes
that.
they don't even say that. They just like, and then they keep it moving. They just give you the little nod.
You exist.
Have you ever had a tap on the shoulder and gone, keep going?
I've never had that.
Oh, I've had that one.
Have you had that?
No, I'm not. No.
had
That's fighting talk.
You'll get there someday.
Yeah, that's fighting talk. Yeah, we have to square up.
I had, two of my comedian friends told me that they did like a show in Edinburgh. It was a free show, and they had a bucket collection at the end. And apparently the show was so bad, like everyone hated it. And this guy came up to both of them, put £10 in the bucket, and they were like, "Oh, thank you." He goes, "No, you look like you need a drink."
Oof.
Woo! Yo!
I still would have took it though. I still would
Yeah, I
have
was
took
like,
it.
"Thank you."
I would have
Yeah.
been, actually, I need a Pepe's. On brand, staying on brand.
So when so you've been in 6 years, and are you having a nice time? Are you enjoying it? Is it all?
Yeah, man. Like it's like I took the step obviously with my sabbatical. That started in October. So for the last like 4 or 5 months, I've just been doing solely the comedy, which is a different level because when you have a job, you got the safety net. You know money's coming in. So the comedy is just a hobby. You're just doing it for fun. But when it's like like this is paying for my bills. It's a mad.
It's wild, isn't it?
It's
You
wild.
are
yeah.
getting paid for this, right? We're paying him?
Boy, we didn't talk finances because it was so late in the day, my booking. So maybe after, with your Netflix money, your ITV money, maybe we could sort something out. Because I ain't on either of those
I'm
platforms.
not across that. That's Owen and Alice. I don't know.
Yeah, all right, man.
We sorted you a can of water.
Yeah,
so please.
In this economy, nah. 'Cause
You kicked it over as well. No respect for it at all.
water is complimentary. You can go to any establishment and get complimentary water.
And so you've also got a parenting podcast. You're a dad. You're a recent dad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my son's 4 months old. Thank you for forcing them to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, it's a blessing, man. Obviously, well, I was about to say I ain't had a kid before. I haven't. No, but on the real, like, it's just people say you don't know love till you have a child, and I think that's real.
Well,
man. Like,
I mean,
Can I ask?
Yeah,
when you-
hit me.
when you
what
first
does
had-
love feel like?
Can I ask? When you first had your baby,
Yeah.
you saw your son, right?
Yeah, my
saw
boy,
your
yeah.
son for the first time. Did you immediately fell in love with your son?
yeah, like
Really?
instant.
No, I'm not like.
It's just like obviously you've been waiting 9 months. You know what I mean? So you've been waiting.
guess you'd be happy.
You've been doing the whole antenatal checks, all that good stuff. So you've just been waiting, preparing stuff at home. So it's like, rah, you're finally here, and it's just like,
You didn't feel any disappointment.
nah, man, he's beautiful.
No,
man.
'cause I
And
feel-
he's not had a chance to disappoint me yet. Let's be real.
Yeah, because
But,
I feel like I think I want kids. I'm just worried about that moment in the hospital when
You don't feel nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't want to feel dead, and you can't trade a kid.
For those of you that don't know, Darren basically he's never been in love. He's never been loved. He doesn't know what love feels. I mean, I love him.
No, but are you opening up, or are you just like out here raw dogging? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you a hoe? Like, is that
Opening-
what? No, but no, but some people, I know some guys who say, I don't know what love is, but they're out here hoeing. So
I know what love is. I
have
listen
you
to
given-
90s
have you-
R&B.
Have you given it a chance? Like, have you opened like up? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What is opening up?
Allowing yourself to be vulnerable with someone else.
Come on, dude. Vulnerability. We don't need that.
That's it. He's out here hoeing. That's what that is, man. That's a hoe right there. I recognize.
Vulnerability.
I've talked about this on the podcast, right? I stayed with Darren in Edinburgh one year.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother was having so much sex. I'm hearing impaired.
Oh, my man here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
I
clapping
would
cheeks
take
here?
I would take my hearing aids out, and in the middle of the night, I'd just hear, just him going at it. There was one time we were in Edinburgh, 7 of the women that he slept with that month
That's not true.
were all on the table together. We were all on the table.
7.
Okay, 5.
What's that 5?
I'm not going to name them. 5 of us were sat on the table together. All 5 of these women had slept with Darren that month, and they were all
Not that month. That was over. It was over a couple of years.
that week. Yeah,
It was over
This guy.
See, I told you,
I'm telling you.
I could tell a hoe from a mile away.
I'm not a
man.
hoe.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
a diagnosis right
I'm
there,
a
man.
very nice guy. I'm very polite.
That's a hoe. That's fine. You can be
Okay,
both.
I know. Because you're a doctor, you might
Yeah.
be able to see something from this reaction. Darren,
What?
I love you.
Why would you say that?
See, look at him.
It's just a weird thing. I think you're cool,
I like that.
and
I like that.
I'm obviously I'm like your mate. It's just weird, isn't it? Saying like I love you. Oh, go away. Okay. It's like play PlayStation or something.
So, have you enjoyed dadding in the 4 months? Have there been a bit where you're like, "Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. This is."
No, I had practice with other people's kids. I done pediatrics. There's context.
Okay,
You
jeez.
needed that
love how out of
context.
context
Out of context, that sounded a bit mad.
Yeah,
but
did you?
I had a pediatrics placement, so you spend time with newborns and stuff. And do you know what? When one of my first jobs was resuscitating newborns. So I've revived.
Jeez.
So
We're trying to have fun here, bruv.
Oh no one
know,
died. No one died.
Michael,
I'm saying-
keep it light, mate.
Keep it light. That was love too. But
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying. No, but I'm used. I've spent time around babies.
Okay,
so
fine.
Having my own wasn't like, oh my goodness, what's happening?
Have you ever dropped a baby? What I mean,
about none?
I'm always worried, like with kids.
What a question!
I'm always worried because kids are really light, and I'm
fiddly
I'm
and
not
stuff
used
like
to.
that.
Yeah, I've always what because when
Not
I drop
that light.
no, but when I drop my iPhone,
Yeah.
right, I try and break the fall with my shoe.
Yeah.
Like I kick out.
Yeah.
And
You volley it. Yeah.
I'd be worried that if I was to like drop a baby, I might kick out like an iPhone and just accidentally punt a kid.
It could
That's not
happen.
the sort of thing you probably say out loud, I guess.
No, that was
Wait,
an,
you
that
just
was an
said it.
inside thought.
That's more of an internal
That was-
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
Inside
that's
thought.
an intrusive thought.
But is, Like, not on purpose, just, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let me say that.
Oh, Craig.
Well, I never.
Baby's called Craig.
Craig.
Gave the baby.
A new baby called Craig. Yeah, that's a fuckery. man.
Little
Yeah.
baby Craig.
Yeah.
Craig,
he's
his
bald. He's bald and Brexit. Fucking Craig.
His brother Keith.
Yeah, his family don't love you if they're called Craig. I'm sorry. But no, it's great. No, I didn't. But if I did on placement, I was in the best place for it in a hospital. So there we go.
Is your partner? Is she a doctor?
Yeah, she is actually.
Right. So I've always wondered this. So when two doctors get together and they have a baby, like, is it? It sounds like it's up to a joke, and it's not. But it's basically like, are you, because you know everything? Do you have the same kind of anxieties that other mothers and fathers might have?
Oh, that's a good point.
Or are you like,
No, you know what?
how much are you
staff-
dilated and all that shit? I don't know.
Healthcare staff treat us differently. So because they can't just, not that healthcare staff give you bullshit, but like
Oh, here we go.
no, they got to come to you. They don't have to do the layman thing like, oh, this means that. It's like, ah, okay, what is it?
They can't give you the doctor version of switch it on, switch it back off. That sort of thing.
Exactly. They got to be real. Like, we can cut through the crap, isn't it? So I think they're a bit more apprehensive coming to us because they're thinking, "Rah, we got to be on the game here," because they could counter us. So to
Right,
speak.
okay.
So I found they were a bit more trepidatious around.
Can I also ask you another question about being in a relationship? Well, being a comic who's obviously a doctor.
Yeah.
What do you think of all the other comedian doctors?
Yeah.
Like
Paul
Kwame,
Simmer.
who we've had on.
Kwame we've had on.
Yeah, yeah.
He's also married to a doctor as well.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
triple
yeah,
doctors.
yeah.
Is there like a beef?
No. Do you know what? I went to see his show in Edinburgh. He came to mine. I came to see
And you
his.
thought it was dog shit. You were like, boo.
Do you know what? There was no crossover. That's the mad thing. Like, you'd think, oh, we've got to touch on similar topics. There was no crossover at all.
You both didn't even talk about being black.
He touched on it.
I get worried sometimes with black comics. I'm like, oh, that sounds like mine. I've got a bit like that. Change it.
Yeah.
But then that's the thing. In anything you do, there's always your USP, your originality and stuff. So
yeah.
there's not that much crossover. Like, and we all have different styles.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a bit more abrasive. Kwame's a bit more gentle.
It's so funny to me. You and Kwame should do a podcast.
Yeah.
Because Kwame has like the greatest bedside manner of any human being I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And then there's
Constantly.
you who
Sorry.
there's you, Michael, who you sound a little bit more you know.
Go on.
No, say it
no,
with
no,
your
finish.
chest.
Go on,
Yeah,
go on.
say you bench. So say it with the chest.
Yeah,
that you bench
yeah,
with.
yeah.
on.
You sound more Guardian Street. A little bit more straight. And I reckon you and Kwame should do a podcast together. I think that'd be great.
But you probably code switch when you're with patients.
No, this is how I come out.
Do you really? Okay.
No, do you know it's like?
Oh, my G, you is sick, innit?
Yeah, no, I don't talk like that. I talk like this because I think.
What was that?
We'll ask the
how I
audience
sound.
here. I think people want real. I don't think you want, oh my goodness, so how you feeling today? No, you want someone that you could, on a level to talk to.
You're fucked, bruv.
Boom blast, didn't it? Like no sugar coated it. You had
You
enough
ain't
sugar.
making
Nah.
this.
Just straight to the.
I want sugar coated.
No,
I want
do
that.
you?
Yeah,
No.
I want a real nice. Oh well, it looks like what we need to do. I need that, man.
It looks like your penis will not get any bigger.
Mine's actually got smaller. I was circumcised when I was 19. It's a
Oh,
whole
here we
thing.
go.
What?
Oh.
Sorry, my plight. I'm not allowed to talk about
so
that.
if you've not listened to the podcast, he got circumcised when he was 19. He says it's because his actual penis was too big for his.
What's her name? What's her name? I know as a female was the reason why you did this. So
No,
what-
I needed it doing. I had that thing that's like bad with your dick.
Chokes out your penis.
Okay, yeah, you can describe it as that. Yeah,
Is that what it was? Do you know this thing? Is that a medical thing?
it is a
I,
medical
you know,
thing.
yeah, I tried to stay away from genitalia during my time.
That's a good rule.
Yeah, I just tried to stay away.
You just get close to boners instead.
You know what? There's actually a medical condition where.
No, wait, because he worked in bones. And
Yeah.
in penis.
I-
Wow.
Yo.
Fucking hell, I'm
was
trying
right.
out here. Don't clap that!
Yo.
that was great. No, I enjoyed that one. That was a good
Don't
one.
clap that!
Yo.
Michael almost helped you out there, but that silence
Fuck's
was
sake.
rough.
Yo.
I thought that was...
Shame is delicious. Shame is delicious.
Right, so we asked you for some shame stories. Alice, round of applause for Alice, our wonderful producer. Are you going to give us one each? Is that the plan?
All right, great.
Take one, pass
Right.
it down.
That's like
Take one, pass it. Oh, an essay.
that's like a story.
I want to read this one.
Oh man.
Beautiful handwriting, whoever this is. Shall I start with this?
Yeah, go on.
First time I've seen this, so let's see what they say. When I was 17, my boyfriend took me to a barbecue at his mate's house while the mate's parents were on holiday. I got bored and accidentally drank almost a whole bottle of Arches on my own. Classic. At some point, I realised I didn't feel good, downed a mug of water and went for a lie down in the parents' bedroom. My boyfriend came to coax me out, but I said I felt too sick. He pleaded with me to go and puke in the bathroom. I sat on the side of the bed, insisted I could get it in the mug. I did get it in the mug and on the sheepskin rug. So you threw up all over this parents' bed. Right. Fuck. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, I hate everything about that.
Why?
Why in the mug? Why would you?
You can try and catch it in the mug. I understand that logic.
Why would you try and?
When you're drunk, you're like, oh, I reckon I can make it.
Yeah, but when you're drunk, you know toilets are around. You know they exist.
Yeah, but it felt. I think in this person's logic, they were like, it feels less insulting to throw up in someone's toilet than it does to throw up in their mug.
But instead, you throw up on their rug. I feel like we're rhyming.
Yeah.
And then in walked a pug.
Yeah. And gave me a big old tug.
You always have to take it there. Grow up. We're in the presence of a doctor. You're talking that shit.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't think you should be ashamed of that. Like, you how did... Does the person want to admit who it was? No. Because I want to find out how they got out of it. Like, how they...
You can't get out of it.
How they explain why the vom was there.
To be honest, I've had someone do worse to me than that.
Okay, well, let's go with this. Okay.
So this was like year 6, so it was like 10, 11, we're kicking ball outside my house, and then a guy I went to school with, he said, oh, I need to go to the toilet. I said, all right, go outside, go to my house, innit? You say, run away. And then like 10 minutes later, he comes back, and he's looking a bit sheepish. I'm like, why is he feeling sheepish? Next thing you know, my brother's calling me, you got to come home. And as I'm walking to my house, I just see a trail of poo.
Oh. He didn't make it.
All the way into my house, and then my toilet's the first on the right. Go in. Yeah, he done an absolute madness. And the thing is, he didn't even have the temerity to clean up. Instead of going home because he was shamed, he came back to play football with us. So I was like, what kind of individual are you?
I like the sound of this dude.
This guy, he left poo for the manure for the grass. I couldn't believe it, man.
Are you still in touch with him?
No way, man. That guy got...
You said that, Eshaan, like you want to hang out with him.
Yeah, I do. He sounds legendary.
Can we exchange Instas?
Yeah, that sounds sick. Right. You got one?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I can read this.
Can you read?
Is it 2 separate ones? Yeah, okay. I can't read the writing very good on this. Don't have a go at that.
You're saying as a doctor, I should be used to terrible handwriting?
Yeah, 100%.
Is that the shade? Okay. When I was a child, I mixed my parents' perfumes and aftershaves together and tried to sell the new, in quotation marks, product to my neighbors, telling them it was raising money for the local scouts.
That is a boss man.
That's
boss man booze.
That is entrepreneurial. I really appreciate that.
Wow, what a piece of shit.
What perfumes mixed together would actually smell quite good?
A bit of dupe.
Dupe, that's a bit of a rogue choice.
Yeah, that's one I remember.
Dupe and Calvin Klein 1.
Oh, yeah, from the market though, so it's Calvin Iron. That's a pretty shameful thing.
I don't think it is. I think that's entrepreneurial, worth a try.
Scamming your neighbours?
The scouts need help. Yeah, why not?
That to me.
But it's a bad thing for a good cause, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's
the thing.
Like you got respect.
Yeah, the outcome.
The outcome.
You actually think they were giving that money for?
Obviously, why would they lie now? It's anonymous.
Yeah,
why
it's
would you lie?
anonymous,
Like,
exactly.
take your chest. Or like, for example, if someone wanted to make money for Save the Children, but they were robbing iPhones, like, is that justifiable?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
What the fuck is going on?
No, but I'm saying, like, if you do a bad thing
for a good cause,
then can you justify it? No.
Someone's saying no. Who thinks yes?
Yeah, but what about the children that need to be saved? You're not thinking about the kids.
Mate,
ain't got food.
You literally are describing, like, I don't know if you watch Marvel, but Thanos. He was like, we get rid of half the people on the planet, let's kill them so everybody else will have a great life. Is that good?
Yeah, but
I supported Thanos in that movie anyway.
Did you?
But, I think
I did as well, because he kind of looked black. So I was like, that's why I was at his...
And me and him had the same trim.
It's Marvel, it's superhero stuff. You don't...
I don't know anything about this stuff because I like sex.
He's never watched any superhero Marvel.
Right,
he has no idea.
You just popular culture just whoosh, just.
Never watched Star Wars, never watched Star Trek, never watched any Marvel films. I keep getting Spider-Man and Superman confused.
Yeah.
Look, man, you made it this far. Keep going, man.
I'm all right. I'm happy. It's good.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
Rotted.
I like how that is one of the people who are like, whoa! Never seen it in my life. Nah, not for me.
Right. Well, nowadays, you can't even say the author's name because that's political now.
Oh, no, I support her.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. I watched all of Harry Potter.
You look like her. I swear down. You look like JK, you know.
You do have a JK Rowling.
No.
Yeah.
What? You are, may I just say, if you don't mind my saying, you are much more beautiful than J.K. Rowling.
Look at the creep. Look at the creep
No,
over
I
it.
mean, it's not.
not
She
bad.
doesn't look like J.K. Rowling at all.
Oh, my goodness.
My dear, I can see and hear your beauty even through my hearing aids. That's what it's like.
He's a good hearing aid,
Absolute
to be fair.
creep, this one.
Yeah. Right, next. Was there another one?
Oh, there was another, there was a second one on
Go on, Mike,
here.
I'll let you read it.
All right, it said, at secondary school,
Yeah.
I started a gambling ring at break times,
Okay.
playing poker, blackjack, and highest card for lunch money. One child lost so much, he had to borrow from teachers and classmates before being bailed out by his parents.
This is like, it's like,
If that's true, that is fucking
wicked.
brilliant. That is awesome.
that's like a kid's version of Goodfellas. That's all, yeah, I've got no problem with that. I think that's
I've
good.
got no problem with that.
Entrepreneur, man. We need to support young entrepreneurs. You know, you set up a casino at break time. What are you doing with your break time?
In my school, we had one guy, a guy called John Luke Jacobs. His dad used to drop him off in a helicopter twice a year.
What?
There was a guy called, I shouldn't say his name, but he...
Oh, who? John Luke Jacobs?
No, that's not
Oh, that one. Was it that?
Whoops. But basically, his dad was like I think hedge fund guy, and he was in the country like twice a year. And we had a field in the middle of the school, and his dad would drop him off, and we'd know because he'd turn up in a helicopter at like 7:30 in the morning, drop this kid off, and the kid would come out. Anyway, so he didn't start a gambling ring,
Yeah.
but he basically called it an investment fund. And what he did is he got all of us when we were like 15, 16 saying, you need to learn about investments, because that's what my dad does, and made us all like invest £100 each. And like I was like the poor kid. Like I was the poor kid on a scholarship. So I said to my dad, and like I couldn't go on ski trips, we didn't have enough money. So I said to my dad, oh, can I have £100 for an investment fund that James is setting up?
James Jim Mohammed
Yeah,
Smith. Okay.
and he gave me the £100, never saw it, and
Young
we
Bernie
really
Madoff.
needed that £100.
Do you know what the best part was of that story? Looking at the audience as they were figuring out that you went to a private school. Because they were, I could see them slowly working.
yeah.
They went, helicopter, hold on. In where? Brixton? Like what? And then you slowly kept unraveling the story even more to scholarship.
Yeah. Sorry, I went to private school. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
100 you all invested 100 quid?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where you get 100 quid from back in like 2000.
Yeah, like £10 for me was like $1 million, like back in the day.
A Freddo.
Because £10 was 1,000 pennies.
Exactly. It was to my dad as well. So I kept putting to my dad saying, Dad, like this is going to change our lives. You give me the £100, I swear to God. Like I know you're a minicab driver, but the 100 quid that you give me is going to make a big difference. And he saved up to give me the £100. I gave it to James. Never saw it again.
Young Bernie Madoff, I say it again, man. That's all that was,
I
man.
got swindled so hard, bro.
I'm just imagining a kid walking up, see you later, with a lunchbox. He's wearing straps, like belt braces on.
Back on the helicopter.
And he get up, like, I can't, obviously, I was just talking about myself. My son came to me and he said, yeah, someone wants 100 quid. And he couldn't tell me what it is. It was investment. Like, he's not getting that money. Like,
Well, no,
your
I know,
dad's a
but the
nice
thing is,
guy because he just gave £100.
My dad is like so sweet, implicitly trusted me because he was like, you're going to this good school, you're obviously a clever kid.
Yeah.
If you're telling me this, I'm going to believe you. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be great. Like, sure. But, you know.
Anyone can scam you. That's what that story should tell you.
They-
Man in a
they haven't
helicopter
been able to
can
since.
scam you. That's it, man.
Since then.
Have you spoken to that guy since? Are you still in contact with him?
No.
He's in Nigeria.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
let's...
That
all right,
came out of
okay,
nowhere.
All right, okay. Stereotypes. Okay.
First of all, it's
Please
a private.
be a white person who said that. That would be so ballsy. I'd love
Well,
that.
I was going to say, first of all, it's a private school. There's probably like one black guy there out of the lot anyway.
Yeah, Kwasi Kwarteng. Anyway.
There were two. There were two.
Can you lend me £100, please?
There were two. There was one guy whose name I won't say.
There was two black guys at your
Two
school?
black guys in my year.
Yeah.
And there was one black guy whose name I won't say, but he was 6'6".
Wow.
Right? So he got put into the basketball team.
But he also played Scary Spice.
Yeah. He could not play basketball. Like, he was dog shit. He went and studied musical theatre.
Rotted.
Being black back in the day.
But the thing is, we were the private school that we would go to, like, schools in East London, right? Because he was 6'6", he was like the only black kid in the basketball team. Somehow I was in the basketball team when we come on, right? And we just push.
You were. Yo.
Listen, I'm quite good at sport.
I know. Me and Michael had the same look. You was playing basketball,
Right,
man.
you know what?
Rotted.
People underestimate how good I am at sportsing.
So, what?
Sportsing?
Sportsing, yeah?
Yeah, all kind of sports.
The
I'm actually
sports
really
ain't
good.
sportsing.
Yeah, sportsing, football, cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, lacrosse.
Lacrosse, fencing.
Oh, yeah, fencing. I wasn't very good at fencing, but yeah, I could do fencing. Did I tell you the first time I tried to get a fencing suit, they couldn't find a suit that fit me?
Yeah, I can't imagine you with one of those fencing suits. They're like, actually, we just get the Michelin Man outfit for you.
Yeah. That's basically what it looked like.
Yo.
Anyway, yeah, there were 2 black kids in my year.
Oh.
enough,
My school was full of black kids. It was like, I was surrounded by black people.
Blacks is aggressive.
They were everywhere. Why are they here?
Yeah, just plural on it.
What about your school? What was your school like?
Not very mixed, man. Very diverse, like this room, man. So, you know.
We've got a diverse fan base.
We had a bit of everything, man. So it was good, man. I went to school around not too far from here.
Where'd you go to school around here?
Abbey Wood.
Oh,
Abbey
okay.
Wood, yeah, man. So, yeah. So this is... I used to work here at O2, man. So this is like home for me.
Did
know
you?
what I mean?
Where did you work?
Merchandise. I used to sell programs.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So, like, that concerts will happen and you're, like, trying to shift programs. And then I remember my favorite concert was the Beyonce concert, man. Woo! Ladies showed out that day.
Yeah.
Oh, my. I spent all my time in the arena. I was selling them a discount, bro. Bro, I made no money that day, man. I was even giving it to them for free.
Yeah.
Oh, hot damn. The talent.
I used to sell broadband on the street to people. Sorry to bring it down. IT, yeah, of course.
That's your guy, man.
We used to sell, I think it was called Talk Talk. Was that what it's called?
Yeah, Talk Talk, yeah.
Talk Talk back in the and
shocking, bruv.
Exactly. We'd sell it and people would walk past and yell at us like abuse. It's shit, it's terrible, it doesn't work.
No,
I'm just outside of Sainsbury's trying to sell.
Yeah, Talk is bottom tier, cuz that is the worst.
What's top tier? Because I'm with Virgin for my internet.
Nah, yeah, I'll go a Virgin and BT. I'll mess with those two, but
I'll shout out Sky. Sky are good.
I'll be honest, this is not a conversation I expected to have, but yeah, so Virgin, Sky, good, yeah.
4 years ago, to your stories about these things, 4 years ago, one of my friends, she was a manager of a bakery in Columbia Road Market called Lily Vanilli. And she asked me if I wanted to, on a Sunday, come and do a shift. I'm about to say the Toryest shit I've ever done, right? I went there, did a whole shift, had quite a nice time, sat down. At the end, she comes to give me some cash. And I'm like, what's that for? And she goes, your payment for a day's work. And I was like, oh, I was just having fun, all right? And she was like, I live off this money.
So you're like
I'm so sorry.
You're just giving back to the community.
Yeah, I've never done like any kind of retail job, anything like that before.
Rotted.
That is so strange
You had it
to
good,
me.
man.
I only did
hustling.
retail jobs.
Trust
I
me.
worked at a JD Sports in 2005 for £3.16 an hour, and I worked like 12 hours a week. And I felt like I was fucking balling.
Yeah, you do.
I'd get paid about 40 quid on a Friday when I was 16, and I just spent it on shitty trainers. And I got fired for stealing. But
which you've talked about.
Yeah,
that's
I did,
great.
yeah.
Anyway, look, that's a good time to bring it to an end, because we've got to come to an end now. Give it up to Michael Akadiri. What a wonderful guest.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thanks for having me.
Michael, what sort of stuff do you have coming up? What's your socials, all of that?
Yeah, man, yeah. Find me at Michael, a.k.a. Diri. Just type in Michael, a.k.a. You will find it. I'm on tour right now. Come on, man. Yeah, not doing the O2, but soon come.
Inshallah, for sure.
Yeah, inshallah, mashallah, in Jesus' name, shalom. We got all of them covered, man.
Yeah.
I don't leave nobody out.
Yeah.
I've got a show in London in the Pleasance at Islington on Wednesday, the 29th of March. Or if you're from Birmingham, Friday, the 31st of March in the Glee.
Jeez.
So, yeah, come through. Or even Bristol on the Friday, the 17th of March. So those are the last dates I got on tour. So come through. Bristol!
Yeah. I got a question. Sorry.
Okay, let's
Make it
do it.
quick.
Interrupt.
If you could take back all those years of not studying all that fucking blood and all that shit.
Yeah. Lots.
All of medicine was that.
All the saving lives.
You've shown real respect there.
Would you have just got the comedy way?
Nah, I need the material.
Yeah. There we
Saving
go.
lives is my material. Thank you.
Would you have not have had a very impressive job and gone straight to comedy instead? Is what he was saying.
Yeah, no, cause before I went med school, I was like in Nando's and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
They're no
Working or
impre-
eating?
Oh boy, they paid me in chicken, boy. That's how I got
nice.
paid. So that's how I done it.
Michael, you've been a fantastic
Wonderful guest.
Thank you
so
so
One more
much.
time for Michael Akadiri, everybody.
Woo! Thank you.
So that was our second live show, first one in London, hopefully the first of many
Yeah.
more.
Thank you all for supporting the podcast
Yeah.
as well. Shame is delicious. We really appreciate it. We're going to do more live shows, I think.
Yeah.
We should definitely start doing it. Keep supporting the podcast, of course. Eshaan, what are you plugging? Tell them to go watch the
I'm on
show.
tour. Go to eshaanakbar.com/tour. Come and see me on there.
You can also see Eshaan on Sex Education, of course, coming out soon. I'm very over the fucking moon. So happy for him. Oh, God, we spent Edinburgh together and he cried all month and I was there for him, but no one helped me. So, anyway.
She cheated on me 3 times. Okay, carry on.
Oh, my God, we had chocolate cake on your birthday, just
Yeah.
me and him crying over his ex. Such a sad time. This is why love sucks. Anyway, you can find me on tour. My tour Roadman starts in September. Do please come to that. Me and Eshaan, we're all gigging comics. We're all over the place. Follow us on the socials. But again, thank you all so much for supporting this podcast. This has been Shame is Delicious. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Shame is delicious. Shame is delicious. Making bad decisions. Shame is delicious. Making bad decisions.